Yolon True, and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to another short and basic building video. But I said it when I started this channel, I want to have a video on every little aspect of the game, and so it doesn't bother me that from time to time I have a short video on a certain aspect. But before I talk about the warehouses today, I just want to say, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel, and when you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you will be notified when another video comes out. And now let's have a look at the warehouses. I put them together in this video because the generators had some specialities, but the warehouses don't. So I put all three together in one video here just to talk about them in general. And we start with the par steel warehouse, because the only thing it does is to have a par steel capacity, although whatever they say, I seriously don't really get it, because I had more par steel in store already than the capacity of the warehouses, and so I don't really know what's the use of that thing, because it says a par steel capacity of 5.3 billion. I have 2.2 trillion, and so, to be honest, the storage is not as interesting there, I guess, but they do exist. And the important thing about them is you will get to a lot of times in this game where you have to upgrade those. And for upgrading them, because they are in the end a prerequisite for other buildings that you need, you have to upgrade a lot of other things. Let's take the dilithium warehouse. I often need that because I need to upgrade the dilithium vault. For this, I have to upgrade the dilithium warehouse in many occasions. But before I can do that, I have to upgrade the first two generators. And then not only the generators, but to upgrade the dilithium ones, you have to upgrade the tritanium warehouse and vault. And to do that, from a certain point, you need to upgrade the par steel warehouse and vault on many levels. On the last level, I only needed the tritanium ones, not the par steel ones. But that's what I mean with all buildings are somewhat interconnected here. And so you will always have to have an eye on them, not to neglect them. When I talk about the academy this week, I have a certain point of neglect there, because I have to work a lot on a certain building now because I neglected something, and so keep an eye on that. And it's usual only the generators A and B, the warehouse and the vault, that you have to keep an eye on. The other ones, as you can see, especially here with the tritanium and the dilithium, I haven't upgraded them to the same level as the A and B generators, because it wasn't necessary. And they are not of big use. I said that in the according videos in the end on my level. And so the warehouses are much more important to keep them on level. We will see that when I get to the next ops level for upgrading some stuff. I'm quite sure I need to upgrade them as well. And I don't know for the refinery if I need that again. No, in this case I only need the shipyard. But I often needed the warehouses upgraded as well to proceed to my next ops level. So you also need to keep an eye on the warehouses, even if they are of no real use in game. But I read it in some comments earlier that and I agree, it would be nice if they would add certain buffs or whatever to those warehouses, like they did now with two of the generators. Okay, they are dependent on the syndicate, but if they would add some real value to the warehouses. At the moment, it's only spending materials just to upgrade them, so I can upgrade a building that's really important. But there's no real other use. And the warehouse, as I said, the warehouse capacity thing, I absolutely don't understand, because if they only would have that capacity, then I couldn't have more than that stuff. But I know how it works, so don't misunderstand me. The capacity just means that your generators will produce stuff until you have the capacity of the warehouses. And that's how it's working. So your par steel generators will produce par steel until you have 5.3 billion par steel, and then it's over. You see, mine are not producing anything at the moment. And I was down there again recently because I need a lot of par steel and titanium for my buildings and ships at the moment. And so you get to the bottom very fast again. But those are amounts that are of no use on my level. I mean, 1.15 billion titanium that I can produce and store there. If I wouldn't have any other sources for that stuff, I couldn't even repair half a ship with that. So the amounts are just ridiculous. That's why I'm saying that they have no importance for me anymore, because what they produce and store is negligible, and their only use is to make me spend or to upgrade other buildings, and that's it. But they are there. Nevertheless, if you want to add something, especially on, for example, the idea that they could add some real value to those warehouses, then please write it in the comments. And if you have questions in general or video requests, you know that I regularly read the comments. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.